Hello all and welcome to JR Jeep. I thank you for stopping by. This evening I was reflecting from a trip I took this last few days down to Richard Bong Recreational Area, which was fun. I had a great time. I had a chance to try out my ShiftPod Mini, which worked great. I will have more information on that coming up, and some other videos, just reviews on some of the equipment I used. But I ran into a little bit of a hassle. In a day trip, I went out to do a little hiking on the ground, so I went north of there. I took my Jeep and drove up to the north entryway and walked about 4 miles that day, trying to do some photography. Didn't catch much, but it was still great to be around in nature. Came back and my battery light was on my Jeep, and I didn't know why. Couple learns were: number one, don't remove all your tools from your Jeep when you go on a trip. That was bad on me. Just in getting all the camping gear ready, I took out stuff and I forgot to put the tools back in. So I didn't have anything with me. But the Jeep started up fine. Everything seemed to be running fine. I'm going, okay, well, maybe it's just an oddball thing. So I thought, well, I'll drive a little bit. So I drove about 40 miles south of there to go get gas, have lunch overlooking a lake I used to fish quite a bit, Silver Lake in Kenosha County, and then came back. When I came back, within 5 minutes of the campground entrance, all of a sudden all my dash lights went nutso on the Jeep, and I lost the speedo. I still had power, I still had attack, but everything else is going goofy. So I thought, well, I'm just going to run back to the campground, pack everything up, and get myself out of there. I don't want to be stuck. I'm close to home, if nothing else. If I had to get a tow on way home, it wouldn't be bad. Well, I got back to the campground. It was still running. I pulled in backwards like I was before, and I was going to pack everything up, and dumb on me, I turned it off, which I shouldn't have done. It was running, should just left it running, and it wouldn't start. And it was deader than a doornail, it seemed. So after between an hour and about a half, calling up my mechanic in the city, and then calling up my insurance company to arrange a tow to get it back up here. I was playing with one of those quick chargers, the portable boost chargers that you can carry, and I've used it a number of years, more on other people's cars than anything else, and it's always worked well. And mine, it just wasn't kicking. But I kept at it, and I kept on trying when I was on the phone. So finally, it kicked in. And lo and behold, all my lights went off on the dash, even the battery lights. So I don't know what's going on. And I know this is going to be a little bit of a long story, but I just wanted to share two things. Number one, bring your tools with you. Because when I called my mechanic, he said, which was something I was thinking of, remove the battery terminal and add it again. Maybe that will reset everything and it'll be good. Well, I couldn't do that. I didn't have anything with me. But the second thing was, at least I did have with me, is this little device. And this is one of those little chargers that you can use to power up your car. There's many brands and manufacturers. I picked this up at Ace Hardware a couple of years ago, and it's worked really well for me. What I like about it as well is it also has a couple of USB ports on it that you can use for charging your devices. This is where you charge the device, and this is where you plug in the cables. So it's got a little receptacle there, and that's where this plug and your charging cables go. And like I said, it's worked flawlessly for others when I've done during the middle of winter that didn't have a charge. I had used it on my old car because I had a bad battery. That started up. And lo and behold, it finally got this started up. Although I did have to charge it off my battery pack a little bit because a couple of times I used it, drained it a little bit. So, long story short, make sure you carry something like this with you. I don't care what brand you do, but have it in your vehicle with you, and 2, have your tools with you. You don't want to be on the field if it's something you can easily fix. So till next time, have a great summer, which has just kicked off officially, and I hope you get on the road and enjoy it. I am looking at the Jeep, and so far nothing has popped up, so I don't know what the heck is going on, but I'm still trying to diagnose the issue. So until next time, bye.